Hey, welcome. I'm Trish. Today I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading. So a lot of people I've spoken with over the last week have had issues and dramas and dilemmas going on in their life right now. So today's pick a card is going to be what is the best solution to get through your problems this week. So choose from group 1, 2 or 3. So we have 1 is aqua, 2 is pink and 3 is purple. Take a moment, see which colour or number resonates with you most today, and I'll be back with your reading. Welcome back, group 1. So the cards I've selected from my general reading oracle, which is my personalized deck, as well as my tarot deck. So the cards that I've pulled for you today for the best way to overcome or deal or handle your issues or problems this week. First of all, it's saying that you need to almost put yourself like in a protective shell. So protect yourself is what it's saying. So, and the feeling I'm getting from that is that you need to almost like white light yourself, put yourself in this protective bubble, and don't let any of the outside issues or problems belonging to other people or the negative energy that's floating around, don't let that penetrate your aura. So what it is saying is that you need to protect yourself. For some of you, physically just protect yourself. For others, it's about not letting the problems on the outside get to you and get into you. So it's like, let the outside be the outside and just protect your heart. It's also saying that you need to let some things go. So there's an element of change and shedding going on here as well. So you see change twice in these cards. Is saying that you do need to get centered and you do need to meditate. Meditate would be really helpful for you this week. But also, if you don't have time to get in and do this full meditation, just before you're going to sleep, just do some deep breathing and just do some mindfulness and really just concentrate on breathing and being in peace and raising your vibration that way. So meditation doesn't have to be, you take an hour out each day and, sit here like this and call in all your spirit team and all. It doesn't have to be that. It can just be 5 minutes before going to sleep, just doing some deep breathing, just doing some nice protective work through your aura, like putting that protective white light around you, just breathing in beautiful energy, releasing any negativity. So any worries or doubts or fears that you have, it's about breathing them out to the universe and letting the universe take them away for you and breathing in beautiful positive energy. So it's saying that's really beneficial for you this week, group 1, to do those little exercises and just make it very, very simple. It's just about giving that time to yourself to be able to breathe in and breathe out. It's really just about the breath work this week for you, group 1. It is saying that you're going to be successful with your outcome for whatever's going on around you. You're going to get through it, is what it's saying. So it's not going to be forever. It's just little issues that are coming up, and it's just like the balance that's going on in the world at the moment. So there's quite a lot of chaotic energy around from what's going on in the world. So a lot of people are susceptible to absorbing that energy. So that's why it's saying you do need to make sure you're putting a protective white light around you so you're not absorbing any of that negative energy that's coming from outside forces or outside energy that's circulating in the atmosphere, or just circulating energy that's going on around because of what's going on in the world. Is saying some of the problems that you're facing, is it something that you do need to deal with, or is it something you could just let go? Is it something you can just forget about? Is it something that you live and let live, or just let it go? That kind of feeling is what I'm getting. So some of the dramas and the things that's going on around you, are they really big deal issues, or are they things that you're just hanging on to from the past? Because I'm also seeing the 6 of Cups here as well as out in your spread. So it's saying, are these issues really something that you could just let go of? You could shed. We've got the shedding card here as well. Let them go. Forget about it, is what it's saying. Do you really need to hang on to all these extra dramas and energies and burdens and just hanging on to things? Can you just let it go? Forget about it, is what it's saying. Is it a big issue, or is it just something that you're hanging on to from the past? There is saying that you do need to make some changes for your group 1 around your situation, and that could be some of the things that we've talked about already. So it could be about deep breathing, about doing some breath work, doing some calming work. So even if that's going for a walk, it's about really just finding time to just breathe and breathe your way through it. So it's about just kind of not being overwhelmed by the drama that's going on around you, making sure that you're doing time for yourself to actually do some repairs on your own energy field around you. But it is saying you're going to get through this just fine, but you've just got to learn what it is that you should be letting go of, what it is that you need to change, what it is that is really a big issue that you need to deal with. So you need to distinguish between the two and not just hanging on to everything as an issue and drama, including things that don't belong to you, things that are other people's issues. Now, also from the tarot again, and that's where I'm bringing in this Five of Swords energy from the tarot, which is all about choosing your battle. So where I was just being drawn to say, what is your drama and what is everybody else's drama? That's what it's saying. It's like in the card here of Five of Swords is saying choose your battle. So it's about what is important and about going through what I just said. What's a drama? What really is a big issue? What is something you can be letting go of? What is something you can change? What is something that is somebody else's drama and not yours? So you need to distinguish, and you need to fight for what is important. So fight for what really is an issue for you, what it is that you can change. Make changes where you can. Don't just take on everybody's energy. Don't just take on all the negative little dramas. You need to breathe and you need to let them go. That's what's most important. You've got the forget about it card, but you've got, I'm being drawn to tell you that it's about breathing in good energy and it's about breathing out and letting it go. So your reading this week, Group 1, to help you get through your problems is about just letting it go. Letting it go. Don't hang on to everything. You just need to let it go. I'm going to pull you a quick little sugar-coated message for the week, Group 1. Just one little message for you. There it is. Oh, we've got one here. It's saying, oh, big money. So it's about chasing money or money coming in for you. But this is a card that fell out. Oh, sorry, there's 3 there. Okay, so it is saying just trust the plan. It will all make sense. So hope that works for you this week, Group 1. And I will see you again next week. Welcome back, Group 2. If you've selected the pink group, then this is for you. Now, this reading is all about what are the best ways for you to overcome your problems this week, or your issues, or whatever's going on around you. I'm reading from my general personalized oracle deck as well as my tarot deck today. Okay, so what the cards are saying for you is saying that you need, so things may be coming to an end for you. We have the Death card from the tarot, which can signify that it's either time for you to harvest or time for you to, some things will come to an end so new things can begin. I am getting a sense of feeling lost, feeling like you're not sure of your direction, or you've lost faith. There's some sense of loss going on here as well. It could be a loss of a person, even a loss of an animal, but there's some kind of feeling of a loss of something going on around you, Group 2. I feel your energy to be a little bit heavy, a little bit deeper. It feels to be your chaos or your problems or your situations going on around you feel to be intense. They feel to be real issues, real things that's going on around you. I feel you also being trapped in that energy as well. It's like you feel like what's going on around you can't get out of, you can't get away from it. It's like it's just there everywhere you look. There's no escape is what I'm feeling. It's like it's in your home. It's like there's nowhere, you feel like you've got nowhere to go to get away from these issues or these problems. It's like it feels like it's just surrounding you, and you're feeling very lost as to looking for an outcome, lost to how you overcome this or how you get through this or how you find a solution is what I'm getting for you, Group 2. You're lost as to what your solution is in this situation, and it's almost a sense of reaching a really low point where it's like, I need to do something about this. I just don't know what I need to do to get out of this situation. And that's the kind of energy that I'm reading for you, Group 2. It's quite intense. I am seeing now, I feel myself breathe. I'm feeling breathing like release. So the energy that I was feeling was very tight in the chest. It was very tight energy, very consuming energy. I feel very trapped in this energy. And then once I'm moving through it, I feel release. I feel relief and release is what I'm feeling. Now, what I'm seeing in the cards here is there's movement. There is movement. There's budging. There's budging and movement coming because we have the Chariot from the tarot here as well. And it is saying that things will progress and move forward. You need to accept any handout or any help or advice that's offered to you, because I feel the universe is offering you, you can see in the hand card, that is when somebody or the universe is offering you a solution or offering you a way out or an outcome or help or advice or money even. It's a way, and it's about you needing to accept the help, or accept, even if it's accepting the help from the universe, putting it out there that you'd like a solution and you'd like help from this situation, but you need to accept that help, is what it's getting here. There's a real sense here of desiring more. It's like a sense of, okay, you're a little bit overwhelmed by, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to pull in the energy for you, group 2. You're a little bit overwhelmed by what's all going on here, and it's almost like you're wanting just to close the door on that or just block that out completely. That's the energy that I'm feeling. It's like you want to put yourself in this little bubble and just completely ignore what's going on over here, and it's like you're just waiting over here for somebody to and this card here comes from the Four of Cups in the card, which is the hand coming in as well. So that's what, and I've just had that vision of that Four of Cups imagery there. So it's saying that it's like you're wanting to block out all these problems and you've just had enough of it. You've had enough of whatever's going on here. You've had enough of your lot in life, is what I'm hearing, and you're waiting for somebody to reach out their hand to you and help you, or to give to you. Now, I am feeling a sense that sometimes it's about getting up on your own 2 feet and going out into the world and getting it for yourself, or about manifesting it for yourself. It's not all about just waiting for a handout. It's not all about waiting for help. That's the sense that I'm picking up here with this card for some of you as well. For some of you, yes, there will be people around you that want to help you, friends, family, maybe offering you some advice or some help in a situation. You need to say yes to that. For others, I'm feeling like you're just sitting here, you're just waiting for a handout, you're waiting for the world to give it to you, and it's not about that. It's about getting out of the energy you're in and being able to move forward with the Chariot here, move forward into the life that you want to live, is what I'm feeling from you. Not is all as it seems, is also come up for you in the cards, and that's what I'm reading through for you. I do feel like I have to say, for some of you, you are really going through some intense energies here, real intense dramas, real intense, and I'm not saying dramas, they're intense things that's going on around you that are real, very physical and very real, and they're not anything to do with your fault. It's just something that's happened, and it's something that it's just life. It's life, and it is quite heavy, but it's asking you just need to find a way through that energy, just moving forward, and just know that the universe has a plan and you are going to be able to move forward eventually, and things will return to some kind of normal life for you getting through that. That's not for everybody, but I just feel like I've got to say that to those people that are actually going through some really intense issues at the moment. The other ones that I'm feeling the energy down here, it's just you just waiting for, you know, your handout. So it's saying that that's an illusion. So it's not as it seems. So it's all about you know, working out and you having a clear vision of what you want, setting your own goals, and you moving forward. So there's 2 very different energies that I'm feeling here in group 2. One is that there's the drama, and for both, the overall energy of group 2 is that this energy is intense. This energy is quite low, it's quite heavy. So whether it's you just sitting in negative energy and just waiting for somebody to come and rescue you, or whether you're actually going through something really quite tough and you're just lost and looking for a way out of it. That's the energy, but it is quite intense energy. The cards do say that there will be some movement coming up for you. Now we've got here the Page of Cups as well, and that's all about, you know, it's a newness, it's something maybe that you've never been through before, it's inexperience. It's also about energy because it's the cup, so it's about energy of feelings and emotions. So it could be new emotions for you that you could be experiencing at the moment. Now I am getting also the Temperance card, and that's also an emotional card. It's also about avoiding extremes. So it's not about, you know, being careful not to be one extreme to the other. And that's again in a mood kind of feeling, you know, your mood's not, or perhaps there's somebody around you that is in that mood where they're very extreme. They go from one extreme to another. That could be one of the things you're dealing with, is just people that are very extreme with their moods. But that's the sense that I'm getting from the tarot here, is that the energy here is very new, or the energy here is very, it could actually, by the new, it could be just young people. It could be representing young people that are not quite mastering their emotions, and their emotions are very extreme. So that could be what you're dealing with over here with the tarot card. Now I'm going to pull for you one of the Sugar Sweet cards for you today, for your message for this week. But overall, I would say, yeah, it's just knowing and just trusting that you will get through this, and that you will be able to move forward. So you're not going to be stuck in this energy forever. But yeah, and here I've got the anxiety card. So I'm definitely feeling a level of quite heavy energy around you, whether that's your anxiety or somebody around you that's going through quite heavy energy. We've also got the techie stuff here, so it's asking you to use your logical brain to find a solution to this situation. So you really need to think about what you say, think about what you do, and really using, you know, that logical self. I know we've got the emotions over here, but these cards are saying for advice to get through your situation, it's about really think about what you do and what you say, how that affects other people, and being careful not to be a trigger for other people with what you say, but find a logical solution to your problem. So I hope that makes sense to you, group 2. I will see you again next week. Welcome back, group 3. If you've selected the purple, then this is your reading. Okay, this reading I'm using my general personalized deck of oracle cards. I'm also using my tarot deck. Now this is all about finding the best solution or the best way forward for whatever situation you're going through at the moment, group 3. Okay, so group 3, I'm feeling here for you. There's a lot of movement going on around you. There's a lot of energy going on around. It's fast-paced energy going on around you. It's asking you to slow down. It's almost like you're going too fast. You're taking on too much. You're not taking any time out to breathe or rest, is what I'm getting here. Now I am getting also here the card of your immune system, and you need to be careful about your immune system. For some of you in group 3, it could be that your immune system is affected by your fast-paced life, or that there is some issues around illnesses going on around you at the moment. But it is asking you to slow down, and you need to make some changes. We have the death card here, and the death card just means change, so that one door will close and another will open. Sitting down below the death card down here is the card of new opportunities and new doors opening. So what it is saying is that you have the opportunity to gracefully close one door so another door will open, and I feel very positive about that. I feel like it's, you know, maybe something's run its due course is what I'm hearing, and it feels to me that, you know, it is time. If you're weighing something up that, yeah, you know, is it time for me to make a change? Then the cards here are actually saying yes, it is time to make a change. You've got some new doors opening for you, group 3, but you're going to have to end something. You can't keep up with this taking on. So you can't just open a new door without closing another door, because it's saying you need to slow down. So in some way that could be, so it's not saying open both doors and do both things. It's saying you do need to close one door before you open the next door, because it's also saying you need to slow down. Doing too much, moving too fast, you know, on this fast bullet train. That's what I'm seeing here, fast bullet train of, you know, with a success or goal achieving or whatever it is, that your life just seems quite fast and chaotic. It's like there's so much going on. It's not really dramas or problems, it just feels to be a lot going on around you, group 3. And it is saying, it's asking you now to look at what you can close the door on. Look at a way that you can have a more simpler life, a life that's a lot more calmer. It's asking you to, you know, work out what you can let go of, or what you can change that gives you a more peaceful existence, or a more slower life, is what I'm feeling. So I'm talking very slow here now, because it's asking me to slow right down here with your reading, group 3. So it is asking you to assess what it is that you could change, and you will already know, because you will be already thinking about, okay, you know, is it time for me to move on, or is it time for me to make a change here? And the cards here are saying yes, it is for your highest good. It's for your health, because we have a health card here about your immune system, and your immune system feels to be overloaded. It feels to be, and that is just feels to be either from not eating correctly because you're so fast paced, or not getting enough nutrients, or just not getting enough rest and enough relaxation, me time to restore and bring your actual immune system back into full balance. I am getting here something about sleep as well. You could be having trouble sleeping. You could be burning candles on both ends and not sleeping. You could be up on your phone all night and not getting enough sleep, and then working or going to work or having a full day the next day. But that's the sense that I'm feeling. That is what is damaging your immune system, and it's saying that you do need to slow down. So if you're doing any of those things, maybe they're things that you could make a change with. Now I'm also seeing here in the cards that you've got this new opportunity coming for you. Could be something you're very new at, because it's saying that you need to be consistent or keep trying. So maybe it's something that you've maybe tried before, but it's saying that you just need to keep going with it, and you need to keep trying. You need to be consistently practicing, because practice makes perfect is what I'm getting here for you. Now with your tarot cards, I'm getting your tarot, I'm getting the Ten of Swords in reverse, and what that is saying is like that's an end of a situation. On both ends we're seeing the ends. We're seeing the Death card and the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords is in reverse. So what it is saying is that's where it has come to an end, and now you're free to walk a new path. You're free to start this new venture. So this new door open that's down here, it's saying that you're in this situation coming up very close, or you're already through that doorway, is saying that it's now time to move forward, because we've got the movement card right next to it, which is the Chariot. So it's saying that it has come to an end. It's now free for you to move forward to this better, slow, better pace life that's better for your health and your immune system. And with those changes coming up, you've got this new doorways open that you're going to have to work on. Things that's, different for you. It's a life that requires you to, just keep continuing. It may not be what you're used to, so it could be a completely different type of life, and it's going to be a bit of a challenge for you to get used to the different extremes of what's going on from the life you had to the life you're going into. I feel very positive about it, and I feel it's very good for your immune system, but it just feels like you're going to have to be very careful not to slip back into old habits or go back into that really high-paced life. Also, I'm getting for you the King of Pentacles is just asking you, and the King of Pentacles is in reverse, so it's just asking you to control your spending at this time over this next couple of weeks. It's saying don't just be spending where you don't need to be. It's about just keeping it's like for keeping some for a rainy day. So it's almost like you've got to, because with these changes, you've got so many change cards coming up for your group 3, you don't know how that affects your financial part of your life with these new changes that's coming on. If you're coming into a slower life, maybe that means you're working less, so you may not have the income coming in that you do now. So what it is saying is don't be wasteful with your money that you have. It's asking you just to hang on to money that's going to allow you this better, healthier lifestyle. So I hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to pull for you a card here, group 3, from the Sugar Sweet Oracle. And here is your message for the week, group 3. It's asking you to think outside of the box, just change your perspective a little bit. So it's asking you to do things a little bit differently than what you have done in the past. Think about things in a different way. Look at life from a new perspective. Hope that makes sense to you, group 3. I will see you again next week.